Tithing to TLC, 90 Day Fiancés Eric and Leida, on top of a mess of other legal troubles, have now been implicated in their daughter's passing because it has been ruled not accidental. Today's is going to be pretty rough. If you can't make it as usual, go ahead and scroll, but if you can, let's get started.
I just don't know what to do. He promised me to take care of me and Alessandro, and he spent more money to the child support thing than he's been spending to me and my son. I just want Eric to stop paying it, that's all.
90 Day Fiancé premiered on TLC in 2014, and it's a show that follows couples who are going through the K-1 visa process, which the whole premise of the show is a bit of a problem. I feel like we should kind of get that now. But this couple was on season 6 and has the distinction of being one of the most disliked couples to ever be on the show for very, very good reasons, like the clip I just showed you. She kicked his daughter out, took over his life, but we're putting a lot of responsibility on him too, because he should have stood up for his kid and did not. And it seems like maybe that's still going on.
Dad
I am the boss right now.
You're
okay?
not the boss.
I am
You're
the
not
boss.
my mother.
No.
I don't have to suck up to you and roll over and show you my belly every time you get a little upset.
Hey, but your dad, he doesn't want you to be here, that's all. He doesn't want you.
Because he doesn't want to argue with you.
He doesn't want you
You
to
came
be
into here and you
No.
destroyed everything.
They're no strangers to legal problems. Even allegedly, before she came here, there's an incident where they said that she took the life of a dog, that she took the lives of 2 people street racing. Now, there's not a lot of corroborating evidence, but it's said that her dad paid to get her out of that situation. But that runs into another question about her that fans have had forever, because you got to remember, this season was in 2018. When she came over, she claimed that she came from a wealthy family, she had been to medical school, this sort of thing, and that was proven not to be true at all. Amongst Leida's other charges, we've got identity theft, bail jumping, fraud, whole bunch of stuff that goes on with that, animal mistreatment, and DV. Eric has been in trouble for DV and animal mistreatment as well. They did separate for about 5.5 minutes at some point, but as of today, they were posting questioning whether they should have another baby. So let's talk about what happened there. This is going to be the rough part. Forewarning, in July 2025, their daughter was barely 5 weeks old, and authorities responded to a call from the home that the child was unresponsive. The child was transported to a medical facility where they remained on life support for a few days and then eventually passed away on July 9th, 2025. What has been released so far from the medical examiner is there was evidence of blunt force trauma to her head, a spinal injury, and a fractured rib. Mom denies everything and says, well, maybe if that was a thing, then it was an injury during a C-section, and then Dad, in grand tradition of not defending his children at all and defending this woman over that, has decided he's going to have it privately investigated by another medical examiner because there's no way she could do that. Let's keep in mind, he also has his own DV charges, so perhaps it was a group effort. An extremely important note about that timeline that demonstrates the volatility within that home, that DV happened earlier in the day, and then later that same day is when the baby was found unresponsive. No criminal charges have been filed, but just a little searchy search of the law enforcement agency in charge or where they are would yield you a number you could call and ask why, which would be an excellent use of your time today, I feel like. Now, Mom is actually already out on bail for all the fraud charges. She got a $10,000 bond, so you pay a $1,000 bail. It's 10%. It's a whole thing. If you don't know that, good for you. I know some of you might be asking, why is this going in Tithing to TLC? Because this is the kind of people that they like to work with. These are their preferred audience. They don't vet people, and even if they did, honestly, I think they might, and they're like, oh man, when that scandal breaks, it's going to be huge. They shouldn't be working with people like this. The reason that these scandals keep happening over and over and these horrible events keep happening over and over again is because they go for a very particular type of person, and that particular type of person likes to do horrible things to other people. My heart goes out so deeply to that sweet little baby girl, 5 weeks old. TLC, do better. Law enforcement, get them in jail. I'll see you at the next one.